Greetings friends and fellow gamers, and welcome to Reapers and Renegades 8th episode. I'm Adam, your host, and today we're on Red Dead Redemption 2 again. And in this episode I'm going to show you how to rob a train and get away with zero to very little bounty. In other words, we're going to try and steal it with the minimum fuss and with as little police involvement as possible. Because I was asked in the comments of a previous episode by John if it was possible to rob a train and get away with a zero bounty. Now, I think we may get some bounty just for robbing the train, i.e. shooting the driver and taking the train, but we're going to try and do this as honourably as possible, and that way incur the smallest bounty possible, or maybe even get away with it for exactly no bounty. That's the theory anyway, guys. Okay, let's get cracking. Right, so what we're actually going to do first off is we're here in Rhodes today, so there's the actual town on that way. Okay, miles off. Let's just ride down here because we're going to need to so just here, just out of town, just before we get seen by anybody, let's quickly change our outfit because we're wearing our normal outfit today. Okay, and let's equip our guns. I want the shotgun and my Lancaster. Okay. Right. Now we're not going to tether the horse because we're going to be whistling for him to follow us. Which we'll actually do now. Right, nice over there. Right, train tickets. So we're going to buy a ticket up to Augsburg. And the reason for this, guys, is because we're going to get a cutscene of it now taking us to Augsburg, at which point we have no control over ourselves. And what we want to do is we're going to stay on the train when it stops at Augsburg, not get off the train, depart it. And this way, when it pulls out the station, we'll be on the train and able to be in control of ourselves, and that way we're going to rob the train without having to ride up to it on a horse, risking being seen by lots of people on the train, you know, other witnesses that may go and inform the police, all that sort of thing, and to try and not let the guards know what's going on until there's like the latest point possible. Now we're actually getting into Augsburg. Cool, so we're just going to wait with the train. It might let us sit down, it might make us stand up, I can't remember. But we're basically just going to wait on the train till the whistle goes off again and it goes off again. And then we're going to be watching its progress on the map, and I'll explain that as we get there. Okay, so here we are in Augsburg. Because it's our stop, we're going to stand up, but we're just going to stay here. We are going to whistle our horse to make sure it's following. Because obviously we're going to need our horse at the end, or Morgana as she's called. Okay, I've got one person behind me, so I don't want to equip my mask just yet, because they'll see me doing it. In fact, I'm just going to make a move to the back of the carriage. Whistle for Morgana. Should be here as quick as possible. Come on, Morgana. Do I have my lantern? Yes, I have my lantern. Very important. Should have said that earlier. Always make sure you got your lantern on you as well, guys, before you get onto the actual train, because it's going to be very dark in the tunnel. Right, and very quickly grab my guns off the horse if I can. And get back on the train. and just wait here. And as soon as the train starts to move, it will give me the option to sit down, and I'll sit back down, just like a regular customer on the train. So we're just waiting for the whistle. That whistle will blow in a few seconds, hopefully. There you go, there goes the whistle. And we're now on our way. Okay, so once we get out of here, we'll, it's not giving us the option to sit down, strangely enough. Oh, there you go. Now we'll sit down. I don't know how he quite did manage to do that, but okay. Right, so like I say, we just sat on the train now. We can see it going up on the mini-map. If we just bring up the map very quickly, or very briefly, we're actually going to be travelling up around here. Now these mark tunnels and bridges, obviously, and things like that. And this is the one we're looking to put the train in the middle of here. About this sort of stretch here of this tunnel. So when we get to about here on the map, we're going to be climbing on the roof of the train, running to the front, seizing the train, getting it in here, parking up, shooting all of the guards, robbing all of the people, emptying the safes, any chests, and then escaping without a bounty if we manage to do this correctly. So let's get back to travelling on the train. And once we get up near where we need to jump on the roof, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, guys and girls, so we've hit the bit we want to be at, roughly. So this is where we've actually got to start the robbery. So let's back out of the map. We want to stand up. We're going to walk away from those guards that are up there. Stand about here. Put our mask on. Okay, cool. Oh no, don't jump off the train, please don't kill yourself, mate. Right, yeah, that's it, up on the roof. Okay, now we need to move to the front of the train. Okay, nearly didn't make that. Made it that time, right. Is this our tunnel? Yes, this is our tunnel, so that's literally the right place to jump up, guys. And obviously I went away from the guards so they wouldn't see me, you know, to the back of my carriage. Okay, so good luck, Arthur. I'm sure you can do this, mate. Okay, so the guards are aware that we've shot him because it was a shotgun. We need to get the train into the tunnel. Let's see where I'm going. I don't want to build up too much speed because these trains are not easy to stop. We just got to get the whole thing into... Yeah, okay, we're inside now. Don't want to go too far because I don't want to actually see the opening. But I don't want to be too close to that end either. It's kind of difficult to judge, so just bear with me a second, guys. I'm surprised they haven't started shooting at me yet, but they will very soon. Here we go. out of the train. Can I get back in the train? This isn't good because I've got them both sides of me, but... Okay, that's those two dealt with. Where are you at? Oh! Oh, you bugger. I'll go around the other way again, do you? Okay, so that's the guards taken care of. I mean, as you can see, we haven't got a bounty, we haven't actually got a crime reported or anything yet. So what we're going to just quickly do is obviously we're going to loot these guards. And we're also going to get our lantern out. And the pistol. Okay, so now we can actually see what we're doing. And this is why I said it's very important you bring your lantern with you, because it's very difficult to see in here otherwise. So let's search this chest. Okay, there was some hair tonic. I don't actually require it at the moment. Right, nothing here. No, right, so we've got one safe there. We'll come back and hit that after we've robbed everybody. Loot that body. Loot that body. Okay. Nothing there. Loot this body. Oh, looks like there might be some stuff on the shelf. Yep, some rum. Oh, you're in the pirate. Nice. And a second safe. Excellent. Hit the chest when we come back. Hit through. Okay, so this should be passenger carriages. Yeah, okay, you lot stay there for a second. Be back to do with you in a minute. Passenger carriage. Cheaper passenger carriage. So 4 passenger carriages, 2 safes, and a cargo hold. Well, what's in the cargo hold? Canned vegetables, don't need them. Nothing around here. Oh, what we got here? Hair pomade, don't need it. Okay, moonshine, we'll take that. Okay, not very much from that one. More, 3, sorry. Cargo, was it 2? 2 or 3 cargo, I'm not sure. Doesn't appear to be anything in them. Aha, right, what we got here then? So in here we've got some canned vegetables, some health cure, I don't need either. In here we have some pistol cartridges and some rifle cartridges, maybe some gun oil, not sure. Might be a... no, it's not. It's like a pump or something. Okay. Oh, there's a chest here in the corner, though. We got anything in here? Repeater bullets. Okay, so there's basically bullets at the end here. There's a... oh, that isn't another carriage. That's the end of the train. Right, so back up to the people, and now we're going to rob them all. Now, if we weren't going for the honourable way, I'm not actually sure if it will create a crime. So pretty much it's down to you. If you want to get the extra dishonour, you can actually rob all these people twice. Basically, by doing this and robbing them, right, so you basically rob them all the first time, and then you can come back down, kill them and loot them all for a second amount of treasure out of everybody. I had about 2,070 bucks before we started this. I'm sure someone will leave a comment in the comments below to say the exact amount, and from that we'll be able to work out what the actual heist was worth. Now, because I said we were going to do the honourable way, I'm not going to come back through. I'm going to let them survive, but obviously if you were doing the dishonourable way you would make more money. because I can tell you I have done it this both ways, and everyone is holding out. Everyone's got a little bit more jewellery, a little bit more cash, possibly another item. They give everyone. Nobody actually gives you everything. Nobody actually thinks you're really going to kill them, I suppose. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a game mechanic, so it's not a pointless thing. Yep, give me all the money, come on. Of course, if anybody argues with me and fights, then they're going to die. Okay. Because as you can see, I mean, every time I'm robbing them, I'm getting dishonour, so... Obviously, I'd get dishonour for looting and dishonour for killing them, so... This is literally the less dishonourable way of doing it, because I'm getting a third of the dishonour I would if I killed everybody, essentially for just maybe 50, 60 extra bucks. Which would cost me a lot more, you see, to actually buy back. Oh no, this is the story mode. I can't do that, sorry, that's in online. My fault, getting confused. But anyway, so that's that carriage. It's a shotgun now, is it? Right, here we go. Rob you. And rob you. Come on, hand it over. Right. And you. Are you wetting yourself or something, mate? Jiggling around like that. Need a toilet, do you? It's alright. Be out your hair soon enough. Right, so now we're back in here. Let's rob this. So we got, oh, there's a coin purse in there. Take that. That's money. Okay, cool. So that's some money in out of there. Right, I can see that we've got the safe there. Is there anything else to take in here? Looks like there's a cabinet or something to search there. So it's that one. Okay, so we've got some gun oil in there. Cabinet to search over here. More cartridges. Okay, that's the safe itself. I'm going to leave the two safes to the very end, because that might attract the police. Obviously that might be when we get a proper crime. Although you'd think it would happen with the looting people and that, but just to start. Oh, yeah, we'll have that Kentucky bourbon. Nice one. Feed our inner outlaw. Okay, that's some money there. That was handy. Premium cigarettes in that there. Oh, what's this? What's this? Bill stack. Take that. Huh. Right, so that's the front of the train. That's the, yep. Okay, so what we're going to do now is blow these safes. So. Yeah, see, that brings in the red circle and the crime. Oh, apparently there's a pocket watch there, but I'm maxed out on them. Okay. I guess that glitched out, and that's what that billfold that was just magically there was, and the other stack of money, I guess they were from the safe. But I needed to get the wanted up to show you that we're not actually going to get a bounty. Okay, so let's place one here. Oh, gold. Oh, gold. Let's not get it wrong. Run. Just in case anyone gets any bright ideas. Let's have that out and all. Right, this time the safes work properly. So let's take that coin stack. Money stack, or bill stack. Money clip. Another bill stack. Okay. So, now that we've actually robbed everything on the train, like I say, we could kill those people and loot them. Although, I've just had a thought, I wonder, can we hog tie them? Although that would get you 2 dishonour per person rather than 3. But, just to find out, for the pure sciencing of it, sort of thing. No, because they're passive. Okay, so you can't actually hog tie them and loot them that way. Right, okay. So, what we're going to do now, obviously, is we're going to actually go up to the front of the train. Oh, lantern. Can't see. Right, okay, cool. Now, see, because we've got away from the train, there is actually a wanted, but it's still on the train. It's not actually moving with us. So I've whistled for my horse. Come on, Morgana. Don't tell me I've got to go to the other end of the tunnel. So it's going to be a long run. But here we're actually out of it and the wanted should start to dissipate. There's the end of the tunnel. God, it sounds like it's torrential out there. Do I need to get outside so that Morgana can come find me, or do I need to go to the other end? Okay, so it would appear that Morgana is out of range, so we're going to have to go to the other end of the tunnel, which is just typical. But basically you can see that we actually have no bounty whatsoever. Hopefully now when we reapproach the train we won't have a bounty either. Because basically nobody even knows there's been a crime. We might get the red circle up again because possibly the people will be left alive, which could be another thing to kill them. Right, windows are high enough. I thought I was going to have to duck so I didn't get seen by the people. I can't remember if I've got my mask on or not. I think I've still got it on. But just in case. Yeah, I know I have still got it on actually, I remember seeing it. But I didn't want to risk it. Right, and now hopefully when we get out this end I'll be close enough to Morgana to actually get my horse and show you the very final stage of getting away with it scot-free. Although pretty much it looks like we have anyway, which is excellent, because obviously that answers John's question of can you rob a train and get zero bounty with yes, you can if you do it like that. I'm not sure whether killing the other people and taking the extra money would have also resulted in zero bounty, but probably, because I've done murder there and I've done robbery and okay, so we're free of the tunnel. Right, let's just get off the track a little bit, just in case a second train comes along or anything. Right, so obviously we've gotten away with it. Let's get Morgana. It looks like we can whistle her. Come on, girl. Oh, you're stuck on some rocks. Don't fall off. Oh, here she comes. Cool. Because the very last thing we need to do to ensure that when we go around, just because obviously we've left some survivors, but I think it's just part of the game mechanics anyway, same as you have to wear a new outfit or they just recognise you. Go to your horse, go across to your outfits, change into your regular outfit or whatever. There you go. and that obviously brings your mask down. And now we're just a normal everyday bloke out and about. Right, so I had $2,070-ish dollars. I'm sure somebody can leave a comment below to say the exact amount. So it looks like we made about $200 off the actual train itself. And if I just go to my satchel, okay, we got quite a lot of jewellery and sort of belt buckles, watch. Well, no, I don't see any watches there actually. Why couldn't I pick up that pocket watch? Very strange. Okay. Maybe because that was a glitched out safe. It gave us the money clip and the money fold before, the bill fold before we actually blew it open. And then when it was blown open, it just said there was a pocket watch. Okay, well, weird. Okay. But there's probably, maybe, let me see, another 100, maybe $130 there in items. Is that platinum? No, it's gold. Okay, maybe there's at least 100. So, like I say, you should earn between, say, 3, and if you might even get a train with slightly longer with an extra safe. I believe they can have 3, maybe even 4 safes. I know they can have all of the carriages can be higher end rather than we had the 2 high and the 2 normal. I think it might be 3 safes and 4 high-end carriages with 1 low-end carriage at the back is actually the biggest train, but I might be wrong on that. Again, if somebody knows, maybe they would like to leave a comment. But you should make about 300, which it looks like I've made a lower-end train, but that might be because one of my safes glitched. But and of course I could have made an extra sort of 50 plus bucks probably out of killing and then re-looting all the people on the actual train itself. So they are actually worth doing, and it has answered the question. Yes, it can be done with 0 bounty. So I'm gonna end the episode there because you don't want to watch me ride back out of here. Okay, guys and girls, so thank you for watching, and of course, if you haven't already, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and to hit that bell for notifications of our latest videos. Also, feel free to leave a comment in the section below, especially if you have a topic you'd like us to cover or indeed do a whole video on. And a huge thank you to all of you who've already subscribed. Your support means so much to us, guys. I can't express how much it means, especially to me. You truly are awesome. And thank you very much for watching. Take care and keep on gaming. Laters, guys and girls.